Hello, guys. Welcome back to Set the Standard podcast. I am one of your hosts, Genelle, and today's topic is going to be having a new mindset for 2025. It's the new year, you guys, and honestly, I have so many goals, I have so many aspirations, I have so many things I want to accomplish this year, but that begins with your mindset. It begins with how you view yourself, the people that you want in your life, the standards that you hold for yourself. So I wrote down a few things. I hope that this can inspire you. I wrote down a few big pieces, and then we're going to kind of rapid fire at the end of things that I just really want to embody this year. So the first one is finding or following the best version of myself. By investing in your own self-growth, you become a light to everybody around you. You attract those who have your same type of vision and values. So when I say this and you become the best version of yourself, for me, it's being more timely, being better with my taxes, having that mindset of, okay, I support myself. I financially support myself. I'm going to work hard and continue to financially support myself and my future family and save enough for my potential partner so we can collaborate and make a beautiful life together. And with how you think, your thoughts become your actions and your actions become your reality. And in your reality, there is going to be people around you. So with that being said, the people around you will also lift you up on that journey. They will also have the same values and visions that they want for their life. Because oftentimes we find people when you start to elevate, or maybe you're going through something and other people in your life maybe are going through something, or, they're elevating higher than you, or they're on a different journey spiritually or whatever it is. Sometimes we see a fallout. We see a friendship breakup. We see relationships go to the wayside, things like that. So I think when I'm on a journey of finding the best version of myself, I'm also realizing that I'm going to be finding the best people for the best version of myself if I stay true to myself and my spiritual journey, because I am really on my spiritual journey, finding God right now. And it's been so empowering. And it's just so interesting. Ever since July, when I really started diving into the church I'm going to, and I really started immersing myself in the Bible study and the church choir, things like that, I have way more godly people in my life. It's just inevitable that if you're elevating yourself in certain clubs, book clubs, churches, whatever it is, you are going to attract that. It's just inevitable. And I think then you also get to harness that version of yourself and be the best you can be. And then you can attract the partner that you deserve. And I just want to say a disclaimer. This is not an easy journey. It takes a lot of strength and deep commitment to principles that are against culture. So a lot of things that I'm saying, it's very hard to live by these specific things with what culture tells you in society. And we'll get into that, and you'll get little cookies of what I mean by that. But this journey is not an easy journey. And just because I'm saying these things and it sounds, empowering, uplifting, and exciting, right? I'm going to find the best version of myself. I'm not going to chase men. I attract all this stuff. It is hard to practice these habits and hold yourself accountable. So this is for all my ladies out there. As a woman, we do not chase. When we chase, it signals a misunderstanding of her self-worth to others. Women are supposed to sit back, work on themselves, work on their futures, and turning themselves into the best, most healed woman they can be for their children and their family. As a woman, to chase is to put someone else's approval above your own self-worth and self-respect. It makes you small in hopes of gaining something so fleeting and something very conditional. Romantic relationships between a man and a woman, it's like this beautiful mutual dance of self-respect and effort and communication. It's not transactional whatsoever. I also wrote, a woman has the ability to inspire and nurture and stand firm in her values. When she chases, she abandons these strengths and trades them for a fleeting illusion of control. Okay, so that's kind of a lot. Basically, what I am saying is when you're chasing as a woman, you're showing I am not whole in myself as a woman to sit back and relax and know that a man is going to pursue me. So you're chasing this control that you think that you need to harness something or chase something to get it. I said it's a fleeting illusion of control because by chasing a man, when a man is literally set to chase, you're going to lose control of yourself because you're going to put yourself in a position to be manipulated, controlled, taken advantage of, and taken for granted. So with this being said, you should trust that the right relationships will emerge from a foundation of self-respect and faith. So if you're walking in faith, you're walking with God, like I said, I'm going to the church, or let's say, you're not in your faith or you're doing something else, book club, run club, something, the gym. If you just have faith that I'm doing this, whatever this is doing is a positive impact on my life. Now, going out and partying, yeah, you're going to attract people out there too, but that's not going to be positive. That's not going to be good. So if you trust that you are coming from a place of self-respect, you're holding yourself accountable, you're putting yourself in the right positions, going to workout classes, Pilates, church, you're in the choir, you're doing things, you're doing Bible study, you are going to emerge these relationships from your self-respect and trusting that you'll get those relationships. Number 2. So if you are godly, or you're on your godly walk, or you have been forever, or you're just starting, or you're curious and you're not sure, seeking the kingdom of heaven and trusting that all else will fall into place in divine timing, you won't have to chase. So that kind of goes off number 1. Because when you don't chase a man, you have more time to focus on your spiritual growth, building your body, making your skin glow, your hair glow, looking good. Done. We don't have time to chase, because honestly, I think about it as a woman, we think about all the things we have to do, right? We have to do our skincare, and hopefully guys are doing that too, but do our hair, our nails, look good. Maybe you're not doing your nails, maybe you're not doing your hair, it's too expensive, but put on a little makeup, just something to make you glow and feel confident. Your outfit, your clothes, your shoes, carrying yourself well, workout classes, whatever. When we are immersed in those things, we shouldn't even have time to chase. We shouldn't even have time to pay attention to somebody who isn't giving us what we deserve. So that's why when I say all this, it's lowering your self-respect and self-worth to chase, and you're only going to feel worse about yourself. It's a fleeting illusion of control because you're like, oh, I'm going to chase this and get it. You're not, because you're only going to, let's say you do get it, it's out of something superficial. It's out of convincing someone of your worth. And in time, you can't ever really convince someone of your own worth. The 3 things we've talked about so far: finding the best version of yourself, and that'll only emerge relationships that truly deserve you and see your value. Number 2, as a woman, I do not chase. I attract. I sit back. I work on myself. And then when that person comes forward, that man chases you, he wants to pursue you. Not only will he see your value, he'll also see your hobbies, your ambitions, your drive, your entrepreneurship, your motherly instincts, how nurturing you are. And then the other one is seek the kingdom of heaven. Because like I said, when you don't chase and you focus on your spiritual growth, you only get better and you only have more time to seek God. This next one is standing firm in my values, even when I'm tempted to compromise. Oh, how are we tempted to go and have a fun time, to maybe have an extra glass of wine, another drink, even though it may put us over the edge and have us make decisions that we definitely shouldn't be making. Your path isn't shaped by societal expectations, but by the spiritual truth. And I know I'm referencing God a lot. And if you guys aren't in your faith right now, or you're just getting started, I hope I can inspire this. But when you base your values off of society and what society is saying, first of all, society is always changing. It's always evolving and it's always different. So I think when you're going off of society and you're putting your value and your morals in what people are saying or what they're doing at the time, you're going to be left like confused. Where if you have spiritual truth on your tongue, in your head, and what you're pursuing with your values, and in your values and in your morals, nothing can rock those. Nothing can shake those values. Nothing can shake those morals. The only thing that can is temptations of the world. And trust me, I'm reflecting so hard. I'm eating my words as I'm saying something right now. I have failed at this. I have fallen into temptation. And you know what I've found? Afterwards, I feel so bad. It's never worth it. I can't tell you recently, maybe there's been like 1 or 2 times I was like, okay, I learned from that. What a great lesson. Did I want to do it again? No. Has it happened again? Have I drank too much, woke up hungover and told myself I'm never drinking again? Yes. I'm in this battle right now with society tells you you can have some to drink as long as you don't get like insane, right? Which I also have fallen victim to that. But I've even told myself recently, my spiritual truth tells me that I shouldn't be drinking at all. I shouldn't be drinking to even feel a buzz. And I've been fighting myself on letting that go because I do like wine culture. I do like that whole experience, but a lot of the times I found myself abusing it. I found myself overdoing it, making decisions that I would not make in my sober mind with my values in my spiritual truth. The next one I put is seeking a relationship and partnership to not rescue my wholeness within myself. And a true love is not about finding someone who wants to fix you, but will walk alongside you and complements your journey. I literally love that. True love is not someone who wants to fix you or is going to try to fix you or you're going to try to fix them. And I've kind of known this for a little while. I learned that you can't really fix someone, but it's really hard for us to wrap our heads around that, especially when we love somebody. But I will say, I am planning, and I hope you seek a partnership where this person walks alongside your journey and isn't there to try and fix you. Now, everyone has trauma, everyone has problems, everyone has something they are going through. When you are going to seek a partner, this partner has to fully accept you. And even if they see your worst, and as long as you want to continue to work on that and make promises and make strides and show with time, then that person should be alongside your journey. That's true love. That's a true partnership. Now, do you put up with constant abuse and constant disrespect? No, absolutely not. If you are dealing with somebody and they are constantly repeating the same behavior and not wanting to change, that is not true love. That is when you are trying to fix someone at that point, and you can't do that. This next one for 2025, be rooted in your purpose that aligns with your destiny. So that also sounds confusing, but when you find and you start to pursue your purpose, you will also walk alongside your destiny, what you're destined to continue to do. So your purpose, let's say my purpose is to speak out and inspire others to be the best version of themselves. Let's say I pursue that. So I'm pursuing that purpose. My destiny and my future and my path will also align with that. So in 2025, we're going to work diligently towards our purpose and contribute meaningfully to our communities. I think a big lack in my life is not contributing as much love, compassion, care, and even funds to my community. I have started monthly donating to my church because I kind of felt, if I'm being honest, a little confused on where to start and how to donate, who to donate to. Is it going to the right people? I think I really get in my head about that. And I will say, I wanted to start with my church because I have gained so much from my church the past year. It's given me community, it's given me friends, and is that the place I'll stay forever? I don't know, but I do love the community and where I'm at right now. So I want to give monthly. I started there, but also even now, I'm experiencing these fires here in LA. LA is literally burning. It's on fire right now as we speak. It's so sad. My favorite hiking trail. It's breaking my heart. But I just signed up for the Red Cross to help volunteer. I just signed up because I want to be more giving and helpful in my community. And I live in LA, and you'd think thered be tons of opportunity, and maybe I'm still not looking hard enough, but I pray to God, I ask God to guide me on that path to helping more of my community. And I think when you root yourself and you work diligently towards your purpose and building a meaningful community and helping your community, nothing really compares with that fulfillment. And even though I haven't done as much as I want to, I can already feel how much excitement and joy I'm going to bring for myself because it is kind of like a selfish act because you're wanting to feel that fulfillment, but also giving back, giving to people instead of just yourself. Right? We're always trying to give to ourselves. We're at the gym. We're eating healthy. I'm reading the Bible so I can gain wisdom. I can gain knowledge for my future family, right? But it's also going to be practice to be kinder to others, to give to others, to love others more, to be more selfless in your community. This is a quick rapid fire. I put confidence and purpose attracts, desperation repels. I was cheersing to so much. It's having an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset is knowing you are equipped with everything that you need to succeed. So it's not even about money. I think a lot of people, when they think abundance, they think car, house, money for sure. Abundance mindset also is I have all the tools, the knowledge, and the drive that I need to succeed in this life, to live out my purpose, to follow my destiny, right? This next one is hard for me because I really fought this one in 2024, but it's prepare to grow. Be prepared prepared. Just know when you're walking into life and you're out there helping people, talking to people, making new friends, community, you're gonna grow. And sometimes it's super positive. Sometimes it's, wow, I learned so much from this amazing experience of helping others or contributing to the church or, whatever it is. But there are other times you need to also know that you're gonna prepare to grow in loss and in disappointment. But remember, we have boundaries. So we avoid a lot of that when we have boundaries, and we don't chase. Okay. We don't chase. I also put remain in faith and don't manipulate or force outcomes. So often we're trying to force something to happen for us. Don't do that. Oh, he didn't text me. Oh, my friend didn't call me back. Let me blow her up and ask why she's not reaching out to me. Why is she not checking in? Stop. Don't force it. Don't manipulate it. Let it ride out. If it's a feeling in your heart, speak from the heart with whatever it is. Go for it. Okay. When you force or try to manipulate something, it comes from anxiety and fear. But instead, if you don't force things and you let things pace out and you remain true to your heart, it brings so much calmness and so much peace into your life. Can't even describe it. When I have tried to force something or make something happen right now, maybe when it's not ready or God is like halting it for me or literally telling me to not pursue this person, not go after this person right now, and I have just stood, focused on myself and immersed myself more in God, immediately peace and reassurance. When I'm forcing something or I'm being like, we're talking about this now, I need to do this now, it's force, it's just so much anxiety and fear around myself. We're not doing that this year. This next one for 2025, you want to invest in education, nurture your relationships, and develop a spiritual life. It's so fulfilling, these things. I love these things so much. I'm feeling so inspired. Okay. This next one is amazing. Very hard for a lot of us, especially when someone we love is going squirrely, not treating us right, taking us for granted. Set healthy boundaries. Understanding that true love respects someone's limits. Someone who doesn't meet you halfway is not worth pursuing. Genuine relationships, friendships, anything is built on mutual respect and shared values. This one, I really have to root myself in this right now with what I'm going through. I really need to just take that in and read this again. Set healthy boundaries. Understanding that true love respects limits. Someone who doesn't meet you halfway in your relationship, your friendship, whatever it is not worth pursuing. Genuine relationships are built on mutual effort and shared values. I'm gonna let that sit there for a second. Setting boundaries keeps you from being manipulated or being taken for granted. And here's the thing, when you have boundaries set in place, people can't really go around them. They can try, but you are like, no, I'm not accepting this. For instance, let's say you're seeing somebody and it's getting a little serious, but they're only texting you maybe once a day or every other day, and you've seen them for a little bit, maybe a month or so, and they're just not super communicative, and you go, hey, I really appreciate, we don't need to text all day, but maybe if you call me at the end of your day, I'd really appreciate that, or I can call you. I really think communication at the end of the night to say goodnight is something I really value, and that's what I would love. And let's say the person's like, oh yeah, for sure, like I got you, like that easy. And so let's say a night goes by and you go to call them, say goodnight, and they don't answer. And then you hear from them in the morning. You're like, I told them I wanted to call, they didn't answer my call. So then you're like, okay, I'll wait and see if maybe, tonight they'll give me that call or whatever it is you're looking for. And that night goes by and maybe you text during the day, no call at night. Or something a little lighter. Maybe you need to see them once a week or something, or whatever it is, even just with like a friendship. Maybe you set a boundary in a friendship. This is a great example. When I was like dating and I had all this news or negative stuff to say, I would call my one friend. Any second a guy would do something or whatever, I would call my friend. And it got to a point where she called me one day and she's like, hey, you only tell me negative stuff. So if this is a guy that you're gonna marry, all I've heard is just the negative, nitpicky stuff you've told me about him. You haven't even told me any of the good. You just call me immediately when something like bugs you. And my boundary for you as a friend, if you want me to love this person, is let me know what this person is doing good. And also, I don't want to hear all the nitpicky stuff. And that was a boundary she set. I immediately, because I love her, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is toxic. This isn't good. I don't need to be doing this. It was also, I don't need her to build build up resentment towards a guy I potentially could be going on with because I'm just having a PMS day or whatever it is. Long-winded. But that allowed me to respect my friend's boundary and what she needed as a friend. And I was like, oh, I'm going to give her this as a friend because I love her. And obviously I wasn't manipulating her, but I think sometimes if you let humans kind of just like walk all over you and take you for granted, they'll continue to do it because why not? You know what I mean? If you're there and you're going to take it. Now that's horrible. And if you're walking with God, you would know I'm not going to take advantage of this person. But a lot of times humans don't really even know it at times. So setting boundaries keeps you from being manipulated and taken for granted, helps hold your self-worth. When you start getting taken for granted, your self-worth plummets, let me tell you. So another rapid fire, when you are constantly striving for the chase, it creates anxiety. It creates anxiety and uncertainty. There's that one. This next one, I know a lot of people need in their life. Well, the people that I've met. Practicing forgiveness, not only towards others, but also towards yourself. I've noticed so many people have an easy time forgiving themselves and not being able to see where they're wrong in the mirror and where they've messed up. But they're so easy to be like, I can't forget about what you did. And they're pointing their finger out of their glass house. I put, you'll make mistakes, you'll experience heartbreak, and you're gonna face moments of doubt, but learn from these experiences rather than be defined by them. The last one I put is the avoidance of chasing men is a form of honoring God designed for relationships. I'm going to say that again. The avoidance of chasing men is a form of honoring God's design for relationships. God designed a man to pursue a woman. So if you are chasing a man and a man is not giving you what you need from that relationship, you are going against God. You are going to set yourself up for heartbreak, disappointment. You will be taken advantage of because you're giving more love and pouring more of yourself in to that person. No more. I think also my last piece of like where I want my mindset to be for 2025 is finances. I really want to grow and build a foundation, but also find a partnership to build that foundation with and that empire. I'm looking for the power couple moment. I feel like I really just need that. I crave that. I haven't had that in my life before, but I think striving towards balancing out my finances and really getting that all cleaned up and organized, I then can align with a man who is also doing the same. And then from there, regardless of what our starting point is, we're both focused on building that empire and making us so strong for our family and for our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our babies. And I think I never had that mindset. I never thought that way going into any new year. And I thought to myself, I was like, wow, I really want that. I think no one can stop you when you have that mindset as like a couple or wanting a power couple, but do it for you first. I want it for me first. I think I lost control of my finances for so long. I was just like all over the place. And I think I really want that now. And I'm saying this stuff out loud because I never have said any of this stuff out loud. I've never really felt this way. And I think whatever I've gone through in the past few months has brought me so much closer to God and just recognizing my worth and what I deserve, which is it feels so good. So anyways, you guys, I hope you liked this mindset for 2025, how to be a better you, how to not chase, how to attract, how to build friendships, immerse yourself in yourself and your community. I hope you felt inspired by this. I love you so, so much and really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next podcast. Thank you guys. Bye.